We're here with the head coach at Delaware, Tina Martin, and senior Erika Brown. And you had last season a really interesting year in terms of how you have played in the past. How do you adjust every single season to your personnel and fit the needs of your players?
Well, I mean, we look at, what their strengths are, and last year we had a team that liked to be more 4 out, 1 in, which was unusual for us, and we tried to really take advantage of that situation with Nicole Anabosi, who was the all-rookie selection, and she's a slasher, gets to the rim, and is a rebounder, and I thought we fit her in and what she does so well. And then the young lady sitting to my left here, Erykah Brown, is definitely a playmaker and likes to get out in transition, make things happen, and I thought overall the kids did a great job of adjusting. We had a few injuries early that hurt us, and but I thought the kids came back strong, and we got back to the semifinals, and so we're looking to build on that this season.
And Erika, you were named the second team on the CAA preseason team, and this year as a senior, you heard what Coach just said about what she expects from you. What do you expect of yourself this season as a senior leader?
I guess I expect the same things that I brought to the team since I first came to Delaware. I am a senior this year, so I feel as though it's a bigger weight on my shoulder. I need to show even more leadership than I have in the past, because we have a couple young kids that will play. So I think that would be a big part of it this year, just making sure everybody stays together and just being a leader, and then just doing what I do, and then making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do.
Right, and Coach, you returned 4 starters to the team, and how does that assist in terms of the seamless transition from season to season?
I think that the older players do have to step up, and certainly Erika has, and Hannah Jardine, who's also here today, has done a tremendous job of just showing the way and showing how Delaware does things, if you will. That means practice, that means everyday preparation, and I think our kids have done a tremendous job with that, and our juniors have stepped up as well. So having that experience of bringing those starters back and then implementing the 4 new players, the freshmen, who I think can make a big impact because they shoot the ball well and can get to the rim as well as Erika. So I'm anxious to get them all on the floor. We've been practicing. We had an inter-squad scrimmage the other day, and I thought we did pretty well. And, we're still like every other team right now this season. We're a work in progress. But it's an exciting group, and they're hungry to learn, and I think they've done a great job so far.
And you referenced the younger players, the 4 freshmen. 2 of those freshmen, Simone DeFries, the sister of former Northeastern standout Samantha, and Abby Gonzalez. How has their transition been to the collegiate level?
Well, Simone's coming off an ACL tear, which is unfortunate, her senior year. But, she got to play towards the tail end of that, and she just got cleared to run full court. So she's making that transition. I thought she looked pretty good in the inter-squad scrimmage, and, I think she will contribute as the season goes along. And then Abby Gonzalez has stepped right in and played extremely well. As a freshman, she's made an impact in our program. She can shoot the ball. She can put it on the floor. She's tough as nails. She'll defend. She'll dive on the floor. I like all those intangibles about her. So she'll make an immediate impact for sure. And then another freshman I think can have a big impact is Bailey Cargo. She's a 3-point shooter from North Carolina. She certainly will help us with the ball handling duties and shooting that 3. So those 2 young ladies, and Simone will come along for sure.
Right. And Coach, we've discussed in the past about your offensive prowess as a player, and you always said to me, it's not just about who's shooting the ball, but who's setting the screen, who's making the pass, who is spreading the floor. And with that being said, Erika, the roles on the team, how has Coach set those roles for each player, and how have you embraced that?
I think, Coach touches on that a lot, making sure that we can get players the open shot instead of taking the tougher shots. I think that this year, we shared the ball a lot more, because we got a lot of players that can knock it down. So instead of taking the tough shot, we'll kick it one more for an open shot so that it could be a knockdown from a good screen from somebody, or just driving to get somebody else an open shot instead of trying to force it. So.
And Coach, the early season schedule, the non-conference part of the season, you take on Michigan State and Georgetown. How does facing those teams help prepare you for the CAA portion of the year?
You know, both teams in those particular cases are athletic and they're big, and certainly in the CAA there's some teams that play the same similar style. That's one of the things I love about our conference is that there are different styles. You know, you look at a Drexel who's more of a motion type offense who, you know, really tries to work the shot clock, and then you look at people like a JMU and even Elon that pushes the basketball, you know, similar to Michigan State and Georgetown. So that helps prepare us for conference play, and then putting ourselves in a position, obviously we want to win those basketball games and certainly make it known that we're a bona fide team to be contended with. And I think our kids are excited. They're named schools, as you will, and hopefully we'll take it right at them and you know, get a victory and make a statement for the CAA as well as for Delaware.
Well, there's a young woman who made a statement for Delaware a couple of years ago for you, Elena, who made a statement in the Rio Olympics. How has she impacted your program and had WNBA games at Delaware and brought the crowd there as well?
You know, it's been great. I mean, Elena's obviously a terrific special talent. She came to Delaware and really grew as a young lady, both as a player and a person. And now she's a you know, WNBA, you know, MVP last season. And the Olympic gold medal is something that every young lady dreams of when they put the uniform on. And so, you know, the Olympic team came to the Bob Carpenter Center, and our kids got to meet them. I've never seen my players so excited to meet Elena Deladon, Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi, you name it. And Coach Ariema was great. And so it's such an experience for these kids, and it's so much fun just to see them light up with excitement. And Elena comes back a lot. She comes back and works out. You know, we stay in touch through texting, and it's unfortunate she hurt her hand to end her season, but you know, she's been a huge influence for the University of Delaware, for our fan base, for our program, and I'm just so proud of her and that she represents the University of Delaware so well.
And what was that moment like for you to see all of those WNBA All-Stars and Olympians walk in to your home court?
I think it was great. A lot of people don't get to do that, and then like just us being able to meet them was like the best part. Just watching them like play like ever since like I've grown up, and then like actually being able like to talk to them and like meet them and stuff, and like they were telling us like good luck like during the season and stuff like that. So it was really cool.
That's awesome. And Coach, one more thing about your home court. In 2018, the CAA tournament will be at Delaware. How special will that moment be for you?
Well, I mean, we have the greatest fans, you know. They come out, they support our team, they've supported our program now for over 20 seasons, and we embrace that community, and the community embraces us right back. And it's special because when you have a championship atmosphere and the excitement, you can feel it in the gym. And CAA basketball is tremendous, and, you know, all the teams are very, very competitive on the women's side. So our fans are in for a treat, and certainly they come out in very strong numbers to support CAA basketball. So I'm excited when that comes. So we got to take care of this season first, but it certainly is nice to know that the championship tournament's coming back to Delaware.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for your time, and I'm looking forward to covering you this season and watching the excitement unfold in front of my eyes as well.
Thank you very much.